of our very special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Honest to God, I'm so happy to have this fella here. Honestly, we've gone through thick and thin together. We used to do gigs every week for years together. We're still talking to each other. This is the bit I like, right? But lower your expectations, because he's a fucking poet, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, do you want to see the first of your special guests? Yeah! Start the applause going, ladies and gentlemen, for the wonderful Arthur Sheridan, ladies and gentlemen, here he is!
Arthur Sheridan, spoken word artist, sometimes poet, and general bullshitter. I know exactly how Kieran feels with that American woman. When I was young, I wasn't great with the women. I had a lot of waiting and waiting and waiting for the girlfriend, and eventually I got a date. And my first day she taught me loads. And so I wrote a poem about the date. Was swilling beer in the disco in search of a bit of wool. I wanted to ask this girl out, but she was too beautiful. So I asked her friend out instead. She was slightly dotty, a bit of a mess. I asked, would you like? But before I could finish, she smiled and she said, yes! So we walked out into the night and headed into town, and I had a wad of notes with me for to show around. We walked till we were tired, went to the pub to have a rest. I asked, would you like a pint or a vodka? She thought and then said, yes! So she drank them both, then drank 2 more. The glasses were piling high, and the whole pub went quiet and watched, because they couldn't believe their eyes. It was 2 gulps for a vodka, and 1 gulp for a pint. And the wad of notes ran out around the time she finished her ninth. But she was only getting started. The crowd began to chant. She seemed to think she could drink lots more, and they were saying, you can't, you can't, you can't. So I had to take the checkbook out. The Guinness Book of Records was called. They put a barrel in front of her, and the bitch she drank it all. Then cracked open 2 bottles of vodka to help to wash it down. Then she let an almighty belch and fart that turned the bar stool brown. It smells like warfare chemicals mixed together with stout. And it had the same effect as well, because half the crowd passed out. I held my breath, took her hand, we both ran outside. I thought the bouncers might grab us, but they'd all already died. Then outside a bus of Yanks pulled up. The driver said, darling, come here. These people want to meet the girl who drank 2 quarts of vodka and a keg of beer. So they took photos and shook our hands and posed with us for their handycams. I would have felt real famous if our farting hadn't shamed us. I needed to eat to settle me. I was really under stress. I asked, would you like a kebab or a burger? She answered, yes! You'd think I would have learned by now the word that she loved best. It was the main word in her vocabulary, and she pronounced it, yes! And if you think she could drink a lot, you'd want to see her eat. She ate buckets of potatoes and basins full of meat. I just picked at my meal. She kept wolfing all the time. And when all the horse was gone, she belched and then ate mine. I wasn't feeling well anyway, because my credit line was dead. My wad was spent and gone. My checkbook in the red. She sat back and had a smoke. She looked relaxed, fat and full. She looked radiant and cheerful. I thought of bashing in her skull. But I banished the thought from me head. I said I'd walk her home, and another thought occurred instead. Now we were alone. She had said yes to everything I'd said. So maybe she'd say yes if I asked her into bed. We stood outside our gate. I was thinking of best to unclip her bra. I asked, "Can I come up for some coffee?" She blushed and then said, "Nah." She turned and disappeared inside, saying that it was late. And I thought of only she'd said nah when they asked her for a date. I thought she really fancied me. I thought we might have fun. But on her dating battle of wits, I realised she had won, sisters. I walked on home alone from a night that did the press. There's a lesson to be learned for men that yearn. Beware of the girl that says yes. Thank you, good night.